Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's see who's going to join us. I will try and keep this open since I usually do not have access to the chat room. So I'm going to put it on Sports Talk with the guys. Hopefully, let me take the muting off. So we're on live. So if anybody out there can join me, Matt, I'm on now. So you can jump in, Almighty or anybody else, and go ahead and jump in, guys. We were having problems earlier. I guess Speedy couldn't get in, but we're here now. So let's talk some sports, and then actually we should go ahead and start with the NFL, and I will get that in. Um, and we'll take care of that. So Aisha, how you doing? Sorry for the late start. Um, I waited and waited, and after about 20 minutes, I said, "Oh well, I'm going back to bed." But I woke up a little bit ago, and I saw all that thread going on in the in the PM. So uh, Almighty asked me to go start the show, so I did. I'm not sure why Speedy couldn't do it. What's up, engineer? How's it going? We still need Gridiron Girl and a couple others to join in. I think Tony is flying or driving to his destination, so we may not have Tony, but waiting on Speedy and Almighty hopefully to join me. Uh, it's going to be a little bit different because I don't have the access that Scorekeeper has as far as the way he puts his stuff up because I run mine off my iPad, so and he runs it off the computer, so he can open multiple windows at the same time and so on and so forth with his dual screens. I can't do that. Um, So let me log into NFL.com. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and do it the way Scorekeeper does it. The post you won't see the picks, but I will be putting them into the post directly. So let me switch. Let me get that ready real quick. Sorry about this, guys, on the fly. Wasn't expecting actually to go on, but I have no problem. So we will go with that. Week 13. Alrighty. Go to edit. Okay, now let me go to NFL.com. Hopefully, you guys all had a good week. Um, Everybody pretty much picked. There was a couple of. It was sorry. Patriots had a chance maybe in the first half, but the Bills just took over and just completely outdid them. All righty. So, oh, there's Almighty. I think he's getting ready to come in, or do I have to bring him in? Let me see if I have to bring him in. Add him to the stream, I guess.
Oh, I guess I could add it myself. I didn't see
Oh, there
that.
you are. What's up?
Hey, big dog, what's up? It's been a while.
Yeah, long time no see. How you doing?
Not too bad, despite picking the Patriots.
I like
Hey,
your background.
I tried to, I tried to. Everybody was picking the Bills, and I was trying to
She
catch
said,
trying to catch Gridiron Girl, and I can't do it. I just,
"Yeah, she's holding on.
I
It,
just,
the lead
I,
is getting slimmer though."
yeah, I do. I did catch a game on her last few weeks, it's, but I'm also trying to stay ahead of you and scorekeeper. You're on my ass. I can't get rid of you.
Well, you remember you had the that first week that week one you went like 4-12 or something. So
I
you
suck. Yeah, I sucked fucking ass. I was gonna give up. And say, oh fuck, I'm too far behind. But
no,
I must
hey,
have. been able to battle back. And right now, I'm just trying to. I mean, I don't know what happened to you last week. I mean, Scorekeeper had the same record as I did, but you went what 8-8, didn't you,
I
big
went
dog?
8-8, but then the week before I was like 12-3 or something like that. So and that was the week that all you guys had a bad week and I had a good week. So I picked up
Yeah, you
momentum.
did. You caught up.
Yeah,
I think you caught up with me that week too. I believe.
yeah, I think so. Yes. So
Or you want to either you. Well, actually, I thought you got ahead of me. I think for a while there, I was telling you was Scorekeeper. I mean, I did catch up, but then We've been going up and we've been passing each other
yes,
throughout
we've been past each other between
about the last 6 weeks.
you.
We've been going back and forth. Well, except for Gridiron Girl, she's she's
Yeah,
she's
she sits atop the mountain looking down
yeah
upon all
yeah.
its poor
She
souls.
she she just laughs at us. That's what she
Uh,
does. She's like, those fucking fools aren't going to catch me. But anyway,
yeah. She's like, I'll throw 'em a bone every couple of weeks. I'll lose an extra couple, but I know what I'm doing, type of thing.
yeah. So what do you have ready? What's I have the injury report, and I also have the last time they met score ready
Okay,
on a I copied that down before we were supposed to start this morning. I was getting ready and nothing
okay.
happened, and I didn't know if it. I saw the PM. I thought, okay, if Big Dog's on there, then I'll join him for a show. I didn't want to start the show and be by myself. I
I
mean, I
see.
didn't
I was
know if.
thinking that, and my thing was, is Speedy had Raj put out a post yesterday saying he can't do the show. Can someone do it? Can someone start it? And Matt jumped in and said,
No,
I'll do it.
I didn't
So
see
when he,
that. I didn't see that post. I don't. Cause
oh, okay,
I looked at all my shit this morning trying to figure out, well, why aren't we live? Is there a message from the big man? And of course, you didn't leave a message, and neither did Roger.
yeah.
So
So well, the reason why I didn't, I was because I was gonna start it. I mean, I was gonna do the show and say, hey, someone please join me. But when
I
Matt said,
guess, yeah. Well,
I'll
I
do
was
the
ready to
show.
go. I was ready to go. I mean, I was putting things together, and then nothing happened, and then I saw the
Yeah.
PMs, and I thought, when I saw Speedy talking, I was going to say I was going to volunteer. I'll start the show. I thought, well, if no one joins me, you know. But then I
Yeah.
saw you
Well,
jump in. Anyway, we're here now.
yeah. So
So
and the reason why I didn't start it is because since he said he was going to start it, I didn't want to step on his toes.
yeah,
So I was
well,
just like, I'll wait, and as soon as he starts, I'll just jump in. 'Cause I told him I'd wake up early, and I did. I actually got up at like 10 minutes to 6 to start, just to get ready, and I sat here for all that time, and I was like, oh. After like 20 minutes, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to bed a bit. And then I
it,
just happened to roll over or something, and I looked at them like, holy shit, the PMs are blowing up. Let me read this.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
I do. Okay. Well, good morning. Let's
yes,
see.
everyone's here. Aisha, engineer, Roz. I know Gridiron Girl is somewhere around.
Yeah, the bloody
She'll be giving her
Titanic.
picks.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go ahead and get the NFL started. First game is Pittsburgh 4-7 at Atlanta 5-7. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, so the Falcons are 22nd in offense, and the Steelers are 29th. On defense, Falcons are 32nd, dead last, and on the Steelers are 21st. In passing, the Falcons are 31st, and the Steelers are 25th. And in rushing, this is their only redeeming value for the Falcons. They are second in the league, and the Steelers are 23rd.
Hmm.
It looks like they
Okay.
had the last meeting was a while ago, over 4 years ago, and Pittsburgh beat the Falcons 41-17.
Okay. I don't know what I don't have. I may have all the other games, but that one. So I'm glad you
Okay,
had that. But
no
I
problem.
guess. But anyway, yeah. But how long ago was that, Big Dog?
4 years ago, they played in 2018. So to me, it's inconsequential.
Well,
Is that long ago?
yeah, a lot of things have happened to both
And
teams
the
since
line
then.
and the line is now even. Let me see what it
Oh, is
was.
it? Is it really even now?
It is even now. Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, did I really do that? Oh, fuck. All right. Well, here's the deal. Who are they? Oh, yeah, I took the. I well, go ahead. Who do we start with here for picks here?
1 second. Where the hell am I at?
Well, I'll tell you that I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, me. It cleared me out for a second. Oh,
And
damn it. Hold on. I'm sorry.
so where are we at? The Steelers and the okay.
Steelers and the Falcons. So let me get
Yeah.
to it. There it is. All right.
Okay.
Let me, because I'm gonna do it
And
straight on
there
the
are
total.
no major injuries here. Nobody is out except for a cornerback for the Steelers, uh, Witherspoon. Not not not
Okay.
not 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 from Legally Blonde, but somebody else named Witherspoon.
And you were going with who now, sir?
Let's see. Well, okay. Well, anyway, okay. T.J. Watt is questionable right now. He was
Okay.
limited in practice with his ribs. So I take that
Okay.
back. So it looks like, as far as I know, I guess that means he's a game time decision.
Yeah, but he's a Watt. He'll play.
Yeah.
Those guys don't care.
Okay. Jay is taking the Steelers,
All right. So
and
engineer,
so am I.
you're taking them to okay. Engineer.
You guys pick first. I took the
All
Steelers.
right. And Almighty. All right. Who else we got? Tony is taking the Steelers.
Oh, 24-23. I don't.
Uh,
Well, that could be this. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Steelers aren't.
yeah, it's a pick 'em. So
Yeah, yeah, it is. But
Gridiron Girl is picking the Steelers. Oh, stop. Gig, not Gug. Okay. I am taking the Steelers. And okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I missing? I need Aisha. Oh,
uh,
I'm following Tony. I'm picking the Thieves over the Dirty Birds. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. And now our master of ceremony, who seems to still not be on, Mr. Speedy. I guess we don't have his pick. He's
didn't he
the only
come? I
one.
thought I thought he might come on board with us since he was in the chat room.
So did I, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways, okay. So for the first game,
Does
guys. Yes, sir.
is that do did he get does he automatically get a link when you start
He
the show?
he should. I
Okay.
mean, just like you and I, because I think
Well, I just
Scorekeeper
log
has
in.
him in that way.
I just go to StreamYard and log in from there.
Same here.
I join there. I mean, but I don't
Yeah,
think
same
he
here.
has. I don't think he has that capability just to like we have. I don't think he has our authority. I think we are the second and third command. Fourth, I'm
Oh.
fourth, maybe I'm 10th. I'm not sure. But anyway,
I don't know. I don't know, Aisha. I don't know why he's not in.
see, I was
He's always
see.
been in.
Well, see, I was hoping. My plan was. See, this is what I was going to start the show, and if Speedy joined me, I could ask him about wrestling, and while he was talking about wrestling, I could have got ready with the NFL stuff. So, and plus wrote a novel. But anyway, okay, is that? But so we don't have Speedy yet, huh?
No, so all the picks are in. So on a recap, so for the Steelers, it is Engineer, Almighty, Tony, Gridiron Girl, myself, and Aisha. For the Falcons, it is Coffee, Dream, and Roz. Next game up is the Broncos, and uh, I hate not being able to be on my computer. Next one up is Denver versus Baltimore. Um, It is the Broncos, who are 3-8, playing in Baltimore, who are 7-4. And these are the stats, guys. The Ravens are 14th in offense. Broncos are 27th. Defense, Ravens are 10th. Broncos are 3rd. Passing, they both suck. Ravens are 26th. Passing is 20. The Broncos are 21st. And in rushing, Ravens are 3rd in the league, and the Broncos are on the other spectrum. They are 25th. They last met on October 2nd of last year, and Baltimore beat the Broncos in Denver 23-7. The line is Broncos Ravens, Baltimore by 9.5.
That is, I don't.
And that went up from Wednesday. It was 8, so people are laying a lot of money on the Ravens.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
I mean, the
9.5?
Ravens. The Ravens have been known to blow leads in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, I know the Broncos are really struggling too, but the Ravens are not setting things on fire anyway. I mean, yeah, they've got a good record, but they still like to give up the points.
Yeah, they've been really iffy on that. Yeah, their defense hasn't been that great.
So and plus they don't have a running game all they have except for Lamar Jackson, because you know, I think I let me check and see, but I'm taking the Ravens too if there is.
Okay, almighty. And Tony is taking the Ravens 28-19. Engineer says Ravens should win. I like that super confidence there. Engineer. All righty.
Well, I don't see anything, so I think Dobbs will be playing tomorrow. The running back for
yeah.
I'm not sure that means anything. I mean, not like he's like some great guy, but still, they don't just let people know that Dobbs should be back tomorrow. So, but I still
and it's true what Engineer's saying. You know that they have the home field advantage because they really love playing at home, Baltimore.
Yeah.
And the cold shouldn't affect Denver whatsoever because, of course, you know they're Denver. Aisha is taking the Blackbird. She said, seems Tony has gone the same way, so I should be reasonably well. And of course, we all know where Miss Gridiron Girl's going, to her favorite team. She doesn't very often not pick them.
What are we talking about?
Never mind. I read that wrong. I didn't read the whole thing.
What?
She's going with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw Broncos, and then I decided to really read what she wrote.
Which post?
This one right here. There we go. Broncos suck balls, going with the Ravens. I just looked up and I saw Broncos, so then I said, "Oh, she's taking the Broncos." That's not a surprise.
I'm going to take. Yeah, I take the teams that suck balls too. I mean, we're on the same page there. You know, this team sucks balls. I think I'm going to pick them. And sometimes I do think I'm getting upset, but it never happens. Have you been following the stuff they've been saying about Russell Wilson on the Broncos?
As far as
gosh, someone on the Seahawks was talking about him, saying he won't wear an armband, so that's why he's getting plays started late. And they think he won't wear it because it makes him look bad. And that's why he's struggling, because he can't. Instead of just looking at his wristband and looking at the play, he has to get the whole thing in his helmet, and then he's got to repeat the whole damn thing instead of just giving a number. And so they've been saying that's part of his struggles, is that he's not.
Interesting.
I never paid attention because he did a good job in Seattle, so I really didn't make any kind of connection. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if he had the armband in Seattle. Um, I mean, 95% of the damn quarterbacks use the armband. I mean, I don't know why he thinks.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Gridiron Girl, that's your team. What have you heard about Russell Wilson, and do you believe that maybe that's why he's struggling because he's not using
That's the
the
gist of
wristband?
what I know. That was brought up by either a Seahawks player or a coach from the Seahawks. Then it got to him, and he was saying his he just said, "Hey, we won a lot of games with the Seattle without the armband." And
Hmm.
but I mean, he's been struggling for the last few years, and that might explain when the Seahawks took that big dive a few years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, that might be another piece to that puzzle. But the way it looks now is the Seahawks have really pulled one over on the Broncos with all those draft picks,
Oh yeah,
and with the
definitely.
Broncos still at the end of the year, still might be looking for a quarterback.
Yes, very much so.
So
Um,
I don't know. I mean, I'm just I didn't know if you heard that or not, but I just thought it was interesting that someone made that comment, and I don't know. I mean, it's not like a lot of quarter. I mean, not every quarterback has the wristband, but so I
well,
don't know if that.
most of them do now in the NFL.
Well, yeah, but like they said, if Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers can wear a wristband, why can't he? I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
if there's the two top quarterbacks, or used to be the two top
yeah,
quarterbacks,
yeah.
but they wore when they what they did wear when they were the top two. So, and I'm sure I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to
It,
see what your
it
anybody's thoughts were on that because
it's odd that
Russell Wilson, who, yeah, okay.
yeah. I mean, it's weird that I don't know if it's taking him that long, or maybe I'm just trying to think. If you look at the wristband, with all the plays on there, maybe he can't find them fast enough. His
He doesn't
brain
have a
doesn't work
wrist.
that fast. I
He
don't
doesn't.
know.
Well, he doesn't have a wristband, so he has to have the whole play thrown into
No,
his
no, I
brain.
understand that, but I'm saying maybe his reasoning is he can't read it. He tried like in the off season or in practice or something,
I don't
and
know. I don't
yeah,
know. But there's more to it than that because he can't throw that damn thing worth shit. So I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he can't read. Hey,
oh, there
but
we go,
don't
there we
worry,
go.
gridiron girl, because uh, Baker will be a free agent next year. So
Eh,
there's your next quarterback for the Broncos, Baker Mayfield. There you go. You're all in. I know it. I know it.
I used to say maybe he's dyslexic and he can't read the wristband.
well,
That's actually plausible.
I don't know. I would maybe he just sucks. I don't know. Maybe he's lost his
It
panache.
happens, but I mean,
Maybe he lost his panache. I
it was
don't
it
know.
was so dramatic 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it was, when every single year Seattle was always 12-4,
Yeah,
13 and
then they
three,
fell off.
and then all of a sudden one year to the next, and the thing is, the team really didn't change. They just nosedived, and it was
So
like, what
yeah,
the hell?
so I know no one could figure it out. So I don't know if it was Wilson or the coaching staff that, or just one of those years where no one was on the same page and they just couldn't hit it up. Well, you also
Yeah.
have Darnold Duck to choose from for quarterback too. I don't think he'll stay with the Panthers either. So you've got a lot of there's some top quarterbacks there for the Broncos to take. So with Baker Mayfield and Darnold Duck. So
Maybe they'll
you
even
know,
take a trade with the Raiders. You never know.
yeah, they'll trade more picks to try to get David Carr. Yeah.
All right, next game, guys. It is the Green Bay Packers, 4-8, going to Chicago, 3-9. Uh, head to head, the Bears are 18th in offense. Packers are 7th. Defense, Bears are 26th. Packers 24th. Passing, Bears are dead last, 32nd. Packers are 8th. Rushing, Exact opposite. The Bears are number one in the league, so they have the best rushing and the worst passing, all on one team. Rushing for the Packers are ninth. They last met just about 2 months ago, September 18th, and Green Bay beat the Bears 27-10. The line is find that one now. Run around, trying to run with three different. There it is, Packers Bears. Green Bay by 3 is the line, and I will make.
I don't know, Tony. I think Detroit is going to stick with Stafford or Golf. I mean, it seems like they might be getting their crap together this year. I don't know.
Okay, the line went down by a point. It was 4. It is now 3. All righty, guys. What's your picks? He lost Mojo. Lions are dumb enough to take Baker. Yeah. Tony's going with the Cheeseheads in a close one, 30-27.
Well, also you got to remember that I think when the Packers played them that's before Fields was starting to run the ball, but he may be out because of that concussion thing or whatever, his ribs or whatever. I can't. Maybe he's not playing, but I don't see him on the list.
Okay.
I mean, let's see if I can.
Oh, what's the word on Rodgers? Is he going to play? Because remember, Aaron was hurt.
Okay, it says Justin Fields full participated in practice, and there's nothing after that. There's just blank. There's no questionable or anything about that.
According to
Oh,
Tony,
Aaron Rodgers. Well, he's not injured because I don't see his name anywhere. But I know what
Okay.
you. Oh, wait a minute. Quarterback. He did. He was limited in practice. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, according to Tony, he's playing, but we'll see. And in the picks,
Well,
Gridiron Girl is going with the Packers.
some people are hoping that Love might get a chance to play. But I guess. But
Yeah.
anyway. Where are we?
Almighty, who are you taking?
I'm taking the Packers too.
All righty. Almighty, I am taking the Packers. I was thinking about the upset, but they screwed me. The Bears screwed me last week, so
they do that quite a bit.
Yes, they do. That's why they only had 3 wins.
Well, it's hard. Well, it's also hard to pick when Detroit's going to catch on fire and actually, well, not. I mean, I don't mean that. I mean, like, outscore somebody. I mean, they score points, but they don't score enough.
Yep. Okay. Scorekeeper, is he playing or not? Scorekeeper is gallivanting around Washington D.C. right now. It's 10:43 his time, so he's probably at some museum or something, probably, or he's trying to get to go see Joe Biden.
Yeah.
So let's see who do we need left. I got Gridiron Girl, Tony, Engineer. I didn't see your pick. Oh, Packers are terrible, but going with the Bears. Okay, thank you. I didn't miss that. I saw that now. Engineer. Okay. And I think we got everyone. Aisha says he's banned for the week. All right, guys, here's a recap. So for the Packers, it's Coffee, Dream, Tony, Gridiron Girl, Almighty, myself, and Aisha. And the Bears are Roz and Engineer. All righty, next game, guys. Pull that one up, go back this way. And next game is Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions. Jacksonville is 4-7, playing in Detroit, also 4-7. Matchups.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Geez.
That's exactly. Going to be that's a playoff game right there. I can't.
On defense, the Lions are 11th, the Jaguars are 12th. On defense, that was offense, I'm sorry. On defense, Lions are 31st and the Jags are 20th. In passing, the Lions are 15th, the Jaguars are 17th. In rushing, the Lions are 12th, the Jags are 11th. So they're all pretty much middle of the pack. They're pretty much even on everything except defense. So last time they played was October 17th, 2020, and it was the Detroit Lions over the Jags, 34-16 in Jacksonville. The line on these fools. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that. The line I had it was 1. I'm assuming it's probably still the same. I didn't want to waste everybody's time with me looking it up on ESPN.
Looking up what?
The line.
Oh.
Because I guess I had been out of it too long and it reset.
No, I don't think it matters.
Here we go.
Sure,
Yeah, it's still 1.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it's 1. Okay.
Yeah, this is not going to be a fun game to watch. I don't think people. Um, yeah, the lie downs. Okay, so he's taking the Lions over the Jag. Oh, he's Tony is predicting overtime on this game. Oh God, you're making a bad game even longer. Come on, Tony. be kind at least.
Those fans want to go home. What?
Do they even want to be there? Jeez.
Gosh. Wow.
So Tony's taking that. All right. Let's see. It's a crazy game. That's possible. We'll have lots of. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot. I think we're gonna have a few teams with at least 3 teams, maybe. What do you think? That sound about right, Almighty? 3 teams with losing records in the playoffs, or do you think it'll be more?
At this point, yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That could go for wild cards especially, but there could be a couple a team that wins the division with a losing record, like in the NFC South.
Yeah.
Since the Buccaneers fell to 6-6, right? With their loss to the mighty Browns in overtime.
The way they're playing, both teams, Tampa Bay and Green Bay. I wonder how long it's been since there's been a playoff that did not include Aaron Rodgers and or Tom Brady. Because the way it looks, this is going to be that. It's going to be this year for sure. Although Tampa Bay has an outside shot, I think, with the wild card, maybe.
Who? The Buccaneers?
Yeah.
They might be able to win that division.
That's sad.
Well, I think are they tied with the Saints right now with 6-6?
Let's see.
I don't have the whatever.
Buccaneers are 5-6.
Okay,
Saints are 4-8.
Okay, so whoever wins 7 games first, I guess, goes to the playoffs. I don't know.
Bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Because they lost anyway. So, like I said, I'm sure that one of those a losing record will probably win the South this year. I mean, we're used to 8-8 winning the division, but not very often does a losing record go.
Yeah,
now, as far as
the Cowboys were famous with that one, 8-8, and winning their division.
Yeah.
For how many years?
But the East is for both conferences. East divisions are pretty solid right now. I'm going to go with the Lions because every time I pick the Jaguars, they bite me in the ass. Every time I think that the Jaguars can pull one off, they don't. So I'm going to go with the Lions because I've been playing pretty tough, and plus I think it's home, so I'm just going to go with the Lions.
You got it.
Or the lie downs.
I also have Aisha was taking the lie downs. Engineer was taking the Lions, which I already got. And I think the only one person we need is Gridiron Girl. I don't think she did a pick yet. Nope, I haven't seen her yet. So hopefully she'll put out there. She is. Seems everybody's going with the little lie downs.
Yeah.
That's what I get for saying that. I was writing Lions instead of Gridiron Girl. All right. For the Jaguars, on the recap, guys, it's Dream and Roz. For the Lions, it is Coffee, Tony, Engineer, Aisha. Almighty, excuse me, myself, and Gridiron Girl. Should be every 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 9 of us. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Next game is Browns versus Texans. And okay, there we go. The baby shits are 4-7. Houston is 1-9-1 playing in Houston. In the matchups, the Browns are sixth in offense. The Texans are dead last, 32. The Browns are 15th in defense. Uh, Texans are 27th. The Browns are 18th in passing. The Texans are 27th. In rushing, the Browns are fifth in the league, and the Texans are 29th. So you're pretty much looking on the Texan side as the worst team in football. Last time they met was last year in September, on September 18th. The Cleveland Browns beat the Texans 31-21 in Cleveland.
So as far as injuries go, David, the Joku is out with a knee, and for the Texans, the wide receiver, if I can find him now. Oh, Brandon Cooks is out with a calf. So,
okay.
and the running backs Rex Burkhead, he has a concussion, but he did practice, but he's just questionable. So he did practice during the week, so he should go. But another game between two powerhouses. So
Well, and by the way, the line is 8 uh, for the Browns.
oh god.
So no kidding, no kidding, engineer. So many ugly games this week. So many. Coffee, how you doing? This is the U.S. team you're expecting to see. Give us a score if you can. Keep us updated on that. Engineer is going Browns. Engineer. Okay. Let's see. You don't get away that easy. Be careful. Tony is going the baby shits. Boy, you guys took to that name when I gave it to you guys when I gave it to them like last year, or the year before. You guys just love that name. Uh, Gridiron Girl is going for them also. Two nil Holland at half. Ooh. All right, guys. Anybody that doesn't know, this is now the knockout round, so it's win or go home. Alrighty. And Mr. Almighty, who are you going for? As if I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, it seems I don't know. Well, you got this is going to be Deshaun Watson first game, and he's not going to be. I don't. He's not going to be polished. The only thing that's going to save him is that he has the greatest running tandem in the NFL behind him that he should be able to go to, and if he can manage not to throw any interceptions, they should win it. I don't know if they'll cover the spread, but I'm going to go with the Browns.
Okay.
But this could be a trap game. I mean,
So since he's so rusty, is he getting more massages or?
well, we'll find out. We'll find out in the off season when there's more lawsuits, I guess. But right now, he's not. He's not. All his massages are supposed to take place at the facility. He's not allowed to
Yeah,
go out. But
that's what I
that.
heard.
But that doesn't mean he's not doing it. I mean, just
That
because
is
they.
true.
But I'm sure it's in his contract. So if he gets busted, he's going to lose some cash. But it depends how horny. I mean, how excited he gets and needs a massage. But anyway,
How sore he is.
yeah, how sore he is. You know. Well, he's been sitting on the bench. I'm sure his butt's pretty sore. He's been
Yeah,
sitting
there
on
you
the
go.
bench for a year and a half or so. So almost two
All right.
years.
On the recap, guys. For the Browns, it is Dream, myself, Engineer, Tony, Gridiron Girl, Aisha, and Almighty. And for the Texans, it is Coffee and Roz. Next up is the Jets and the Vikings. And there we go. Jets and Vikings. It is the Jets, who are 7-4, flying into Minnesota, who are 9-2. That's unbelievable that they're 9-2, especially with when I read off the comparables. In offense, the Vikings are 23rd, the Jets are 26th. In defense, the Vikings are 30th, and the Jets are 4th. In passing, the Vikings are 9th, and the Jets are 23rd. And in rushing, the Vikings are 26th, and the Jets are 21st. They last met, to me, it's inconsequential. They met October 20th in 2018. The Vikings beat the Jets 37-17, but I think everybody was beating the Jets back then. So that one's not a big surprise. The line on that one is Jets Vikings is Minnesota by 3. So go there, Minnesota. Okay, that stayed the same. Perfect. All righty. Anything on the injury report?
No.
Okay, everybody's healthy.
Well,
So
no one's out, and
yeah.
not many are questionable. But
So Almighty, who are you going with? We'll start with you.
God, this was so. This thing was none of these things. Oh, I guess I'm going with. Am I really? God. Right now, I got the Vikings wrote down.
Okay.
Well,
And
I'm
no,
just the Jets. I don't know. I mean, they've changed quarterbacks. The Jets
yeah.
did. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But the Vikings have found a way to win, no matter how bad they look on paper.
No kidding. With um, with the comparables, like I said, when I reading all that off, you would never expect them to have a 9-2 record at all.
And beat the Bills and beat.
Yeah.
But then
I mean, they've beaten quality teams.
Yeah, but they got their butts kicked by Cowboys. But
Yeah,
anyway, I wonder what happened to Speedy because it seemed like from the chat that we were having, he was ready to go. I don't know what happened. I don't know why.
Probably praying at church, giving his penance or something. I don't know.
Just saying.
Alrighty. So engineer says he's going with Prince. So the Vikings. Tony is also taking. Tony is taking the Jets.
Yeah.
I had it wrong. I need to read, not just.
The Jets in overtime. Wow.
Another overtime game. Well, this is a better. At least these are better teams.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Gridiron Girl's going with the Vikings. Engineer says 2 overtimes. Interesting. Uh-oh. Aisha, really, Tony? The Jets. Here we got to part ways. I'm picking the Queens. So Aisha's going with. She's going with the mother country.
Yep.
The motherland. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, it looks like we're on ESPN now. Breaking
news.
news.
Just my alert. Just my alert.
Breaking news.
No, it was just an interview from yesterday's game. The Lakers beat Milwaukee, which was a big surprise. Milwaukee's a powerhouse, and we've just been sucking this year. But Aaron Rodgers was at the game courtside, and he is Anthony Davis is a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. So he said that Aaron Rodgers gave him a little bit of a pep talk before the game, and Anthony Davis actually went out and 44 points and I think 13 rebounds or something like that. So
okay,
a monster game.
Yeah. But
why is it? So.
But why isn't Aaron Rodgers giving this pep talk to his team? So his wide receivers will get out and score 44 points, or somebody run the fucking ball.
Yeah, he probably wants that.
But he won't. But I'm glad he can win basketball games because he can't win football games.
Coffee, I might agree with you on that one. They have spent an exorbitant amount of money the last 2 years, and it would not surprise me. Because look at the stupid freaking Angels. All right, recap, guys. On the Jets, it is Coffee, Roz, and Tony. Taking the Vikings, it is Dream, myself, Almighty, Engineer, Gridiron Girl, and Aisha. 7, 8. I think I'm missing somebody. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I'm missing. I'm missing some. Who am I missing? Almighty. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, there's 9. I'm sorry. I just can't count. Next up is Commanders versus the Giants.
Oh my.
And here we go. Washington, who is 7-5, will be traveling to New York to visit the Giants, 7-4. In the comparables, the Giants are 25th in offense, Commanders are 15th. Defense, Giants are 18th, Commanders are 12th. In passing, Giants are pretty bad, 29th to the Commanders 19th. And in rushing, they turn it around. The Giants are 6th in the league, and the Commanders are 10th. In their last meeting, which was January of this year, it was the Commanders 22-7 over the Giants in New York. So can they repeat that? Let's see what and the line is Washington by 2. So, oh man, I'll let you keep talking because this thing keeps screwing me over.
Okay. So this is this is the Commanders have come on as of late. They seem to have
Yes, they
found a
have.
quarterback. So
Finally.
yeah, but so this is not going to be a walk. This may not be an easy game for the Giants, which probably would have been at the beginning of the year. You thought it would have been a big blowout, but it seems like the Commanders could give them a run for their money. So I, it's just a pick. What was the spread on that game again, Big Dog?
It was 2.5 Washington. Now it is 2. So somebody's been oh
Been laying some money.
someone's been laying some money down on the Giants. So we'll see. The records are almost the same, and they are playing in New York. So, but like as you said, the Commanders have been coming on strong these last few weeks, and we'll have to see. I myself, I'm gonna do a sentimental pick, and I will pick this in honor of Senator.
Hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. God damn it. Just having all kinds of problems here. Alrighty. Let's see. When Doves Cry, Tony, more bang for the buck. Okay, so Tony is taking the commodes. Got it. 24-20 over the Giants. Jay saying the Commanders been on a roll lately, but they will keep on rolling. This might be another overtime game. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it might. Yeah, this mighty be an overtime game. Yeah, it might. And
Yeah.
I guess and maybe go to. I guess it could be a mighty game if it goes in overtime, and it's pretty exciting.
And Gridiron Girl is going with the Giants. And I'm assuming Jay is going with the Commanders because he said they're on a roll. But if you can just confirm for me,
Yeah,
engineer, I will.
I think.
I just want to make sure.
Well, he says
But
they will keep rolling. So I guess he's
yeah,
taking
I'm
them.
assuming that too. I put him
Yeah.
down for it just to be on the safe side.
Well,
Yeah.
if that's not true, I'm sure he can always text us back.
Yes. And also, guys, don't forget, give me your picks now. If there are any changes you want to make before kickoff, you can. Just shoot it in either in this post or a PM. And as long as as long as the timestamp is before kickoff, I'll take it. And I have done that because Tony changed a pick about 3 weeks ago, and I agreed with those changes, and I went and switched also, and we both ended up winning those games, which we would have lost had we not switched.
That sounds
So
suspicious.
Yeah, nope. He put it
I
in the
want
post.
I want a copy of those timestamps. There's going to be an official investigation here to see what's going on. I am also going to take the commodes.
All righty. Almighty. Yeah. All right. So, and recap, guys. It is the for the commanders. It is Dream, Roz, myself, Tony, Aisha, Engineer, and Almighty. And for the Giants, it is Coffee and Gridiron Girl. Excuse me, folks. Next up is the Titans and the Eagles. There's another surprise there, being 10-1 for those Eagles. Titans in here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so it is Tennessee 7-4 going to Philadelphia, who is 10-1. In the comparables, it is the Eagles fourth in offense. Titans are 30th. Defense, Eagles are second in the NFL. Titans are 17th. In passing, Eagles are 20th. Titans are 30th. In rushing, in rushing, Eagles are fourth, and the Titans are 17th. So this one's kind of obvious, people. The Eagles have a total of everything 28, only 30 versus 60 and 90. So it's 30 versus 90, 94 points added up for the Titans and only 30 on the Eagles. So this one is very obvious on paper. Last time they met was in 2019. It was the Titans over the Eagles 27-10, but that was 3 years ago, folks. And the line, Titans Eagles, Philadelphia. Oh, I thought it'd be a little bit more. Philadelphia by 4.5 is the line. So, what do you think on this one, Almighty?
Fuck.
This one actually might be game of the week.
Well,
so far.
What I have written down is the Titans.
Okay, going for the slight upset.
Well, the Titans have really been going along silently all year. I mean, no one has really been paying much attention to them. They might. I mean, the Eagles probably could beat them, but the Titans aren't going to be any. I don't think they're going to be pushovers.
Oh no, definitely not. This should be a very good game.
I mean, if the Titans can get the running game going uh, with Henry, that might be the. But I don't know. The Eagles have been playing very well this year, so it's hard to tell. But I had the Titans written down, and unless I change it before the timestamp expires, that's where I'm going to stay.
Alrighty. Engineer says he'll be in attendance as Eagles improve to 11-1. Eagles 30. Oh, that was Tony. I'm sorry. Eagles 30. Titans 20. So let me put Tony in for the Eagles. And Engineer's going Eagles. He says Eagles need this one, need this game big time. So he's going Eagles. Lucky guy. Gridiron Girl is going. What the hell? Sorry.
She's going with the Titans.
And Gridiron Girl's going Titans.
Did you take the Eagles, Big Dog?
Actually, yes, I am going to take the Eagles. Yeah. With them playing in Philadelphia, they've been on a roll, and as Tony said, Engineer said they need this game just to prove their dominance. Even though they're 10-1, a lot of people are not believing in them. So I think they need to prove this one against a good quality team. It's a good team. The Titans are good at 7-4.
Well, I'm not arguing with that. I'm just, it should be a good game. Yeah. And the Eagles have been winning all year long, too. I mean, they're one of the surprise teams of the year. So, and plus they've got everybody on their ass. I mean, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Commanders, right up there. I mean, they're not letting up. So the Eagles have to keep winning to stay ahead of everybody else. And I think right now they're the number one seed, right, in the NFC. So they got to keep that too, so they get that bye week.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So I,
Shit. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
what'd you do?
Since I'm bouncing back and forth, and when I go back into my Facebook, sometimes if I take too long, it'll reset, and I go back in. The problem is it erased all my everything I read in previously. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Guys, everyone that's listening, if you can just please do me a favor and either PM me or put it in the post your picks, just in case I miss these. I'm gonna go back and listen to the show after it's over and try and catch everything, but I don't want to have fallen short. So if you guys can do that, please, as a backup for me, so I know everybody got their picks.
Okay.
So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is after every game, I'm gonna hit save, so I don't lose anything anymore. All right. So we should have how many? Does this sound right?
So
8 people.
what did you lose all the picks then, Big Dog, that you've had? Were you writing them down or?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm putting. I'm actually put. See, I'm actually
Oh,
inputting
you're
it right into the post. But
and
when I exit back out and I take too long, Facebook will reset it. To give me the
what?
new updates
Wow.
or whatever. So now after every game, I'm gonna hit save, and then I'll just edit and hit save and edit. You know, fuck. Well. Anyways, for the Titans, guys, recap: it's Almighty and Gridiron Girl. For the Eagles, it is Coffee, Dream, Roz, myself, Tony,
Oh God.
and Engineer. And hit
So
save.
so either
Piece of
so
shit.
that means that Gridiron Girl and I are going to either gain a game or lose a game. Wow.
Such is life. It's all
Yeah.
Roger's fault. God damn it. Oh man. All right. So next game up, guys, is the Seahawks and the Rams. Yeah, Seahawks and Rams. That's the next one.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's throwing me off, and it's a shitty game too. Here we go. So Seattle is 6-5, heading over to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood to take on the Rams, who are 3-8. In the comparables, oh boy, Rams
I
are 31st in offense, 16th for the Seahawks. In defense, the only redeeming value for the Rams, they are seventh in the league. Seahawks are 29th. Passing, the Rams are 24th. Seahawks are 13th. In rushing, the Rams are 31st, and the Seahawks are 19th. Last time they met was December 21st of last year. It was the Rams over the Hawks. They doubled them up 22-10. The There it is. Come on, Seahawks. The
well,
line is Seattle by 7. Wow.
there is nobody out for the Seahawks. Uh,
There's
wide
everyone
receiver
else.
wide
Everyone's
receiver
out with the
Lance
Rams.
McClutchin is out for the Rams. They also have a defensive tackle. Oh, Aaron Donald is out with an ankle. Of course, Stanford is still out with his concussion and neck. And they are also missing Travis Howard, the linebacker, and Terrell Lewis, a linebacker, also are out. So that's the damage for the lowly uh, Rams.
For the lowly world champions.
Yep. I think this is the worst start for a previous World Series winner the next season.
Yeah. And the NFL winner, too.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Yeah, no kidding, engineer. Another ugly game. Tony is taking the Sea Hags 33-17. They see. Oh, Tony's saying it's not even going to be close. All right.
Hmm.
Jay is taking the Seahawks, so Engineer's taking the Seahawks. Engineer, good, starting to pick up. Aisha, like what Tony said, Seahawks. So Aisha. Oh, okay. Um, did Aisha never gave us the pick
For what?
for the Seahawks? I'm sorry, for the Titans Eagles game.
She picked Titans. No, she didn't. I
Did
don't think it
she?
was somebody else. No, she did not pick anybody, did she?
Yeah,
I'll
Aisha,
go.
can you give us your?
I'll go
I,
check.
I yeah, can
I
you check? I didn't see anything.
I
Aisha,
don't.
can you reconfirm your pick on,
She
or
took
if
the
you gave us a
Eagles.
pick?
Oh, she took the
You did.
Eagles.
She
Yeah,
took the Eagles.
yeah.
Okay.
She's. You must have missed it because she said Hotel California, and that you're
Oh,
somehow you
I
always miss
didn't.
that. You always miss that
Yeah,
hint.
I know, and I should be banned from being their fan for missing that.
But yeah, she said Hotel California. All right. So that should.
All right. So engineer got the Seahawks. Next up was Aisha, which I got hers. Gridiron Girl is going Seahawks. The Rams blow. Yes, they do. And let's see. Yeah. Okay, Almighty. Who are you going for? If we didn't know.
Yeah, picking the Seahawks. I am not gonna. No, I gotta. The Rams without Stanford, and I. Ugh, even with Stanford,
And
they were suck. They were sucking chunks. So ah,
isn't there a receiver out? What's his face? God, I can't
McClutchin.
think of his name. Is it McCutcheon?
Ugh, fuck, I had it here. Yeah, McClutchin, Lance McClutchin. He's out with
Yeah.
a shoulder. He must have been masturbating too hard.
he
So, anyway,
he was reliving the Super Bowl glory.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all he can do now because they're not going back. So,
All right, for the recap, guys, on the Seahawks, it is Dream, Roz, myself, Tony, Engineer, Aisha, Grand Girl, and Almighty. And of course, because it's a home team, the lone person, Mr. Coffee, is taking them. Next up is the Dolphins and the Niners. Man, it's just bad game after bad game.
what? This one?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess my eyes must have been averted elsewhere. I'm sorry. This is actually a good game. Miami 8-3 going to San Jose. Uh, take on the Niners, who are 7-4. In the matchups, the Niners are 13th in offense. The Dolphins are third in defense. The Niners are first in the NFL. The Dolphins are 14th in passing. The Niners are 14th, and the Dolphins are third in rushing. The Niners are 15th, and the Dolphins, this is their big weak point, they are 28th in the league in rushing. They met 2 years ago in October, and it was Miami totally trouncing the Niners 43-17. The line on this
Uh,
one is four. The Niners by four.
okay.
So we will see.
And the only person out for the Dolphins is tackle Austin Jackson. And for the
Okay.
Seahawks, the only person out is the running back Elijah Mitchell with an ankle.
I take it you meant the Dolphins, but okay.
49ers, I meant the running back. That's
Oh,
a
okay. You said Seahawks.
oh, well, all
Boy,
right.
were you off.
I was still in the same division. I'm still in the West, so how far? I'm only one state away. Come on. Or I guess if it's California, state and a half, right? So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Engineer is going, of course, for the 49ers. And let's see, what did I do wrong here? I did that wrong. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Jeez. Uh, Jay is going for the Niners.
Yep.
I believe it's going to. He says it's going to rain. Okay. Really doesn't make too much of a difference for them. I don't think.
But wouldn't water make it more helpful to the Dolphins? All right.
Who are you taking, Mr. Almighty?
I am going with the Dolphins.
Good choice.
I don't know. I think Tua can outdo Garoppolo. Garoppolo scares me sometimes.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean, he's doing pretty good so far. He can manage the game like he's supposed to. Yeah, but he does make bonehead mistakes.
all right. Tony is
Hey,
taking the Niners.
24-20. No overtime this time? Okay. No, she's
And
taking
Gridiron
the
Girl's going
Niners.
Niner. Ooh.
Uh-oh. See, she's just trying to
Yeah.
get under my
She's baiting
skin.
us. She's baiting us.
Yeah, she's. Oh well. Should be an interesting week then.
All right. And I am missing Aisha.
That's a.
Jimmy G scares me all the time. Hell yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. All right. So we're waiting on Aisha on her pick. So I'll just do the wrap up for now, and I hope that Aisha will chime in a second. For the Dolphins, it is Almighty and myself. That's it.
Ooh.
Everyone else is taking the Niners.
I'm not gonna catch any ground. Wow.
Yeah, Engineer Tony, Gridiron Girl, and Aisha's going with the mole people. I'll take it. That's the Niners.
Yeah, because
That reference I don't quite get.
Well,
But
they're minors. They're minors.
They're
They
minors.
go underground.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the Dolphins are usually above the
So
ground, well,
so
in the water. But
it's just you and me, Almighty, for the Dolphins.
yeah, oh my gosh, I don't think that's ever happened.
I
I
don't
mean,
think so either.
just us two alone. So
Wow.
well, in that case, I'm really going to be rooting for the Dolphins, just so. Well, I got to make sure Gridiron Girl doesn't just run off with this damn thing. She worries me all the time.
Early on, she was. I was like,
Yeah,
holy
she
crap!
was,
And then
yeah.
we started winning, and she was faltering just a bit.
Yeah, didn't she win last year too?
She won last year, yes.
Yeah,
And it digs at scorekeeper because I think he lost by only 2 games or something like that.
yeah. Well, it is what it is. He's good
Yes.
at this. I don't know. Whatever coin she's using to flip, it's a lucky one.
All right, next game. It is the Kansas City Chiefs, 9-2, visiting the Cincinnati Bengals, 7-4. In the comparables, the Bengals are eighth in offense, the Chiefs second. In defense, the Bengals are eighth, the Chiefs are ninth. In passing, the Bengals are fourth. It's pretty damn good, but you can't beat number one in the league for the Chiefs. And in rushing, their Bengals kind of suck, or pretty much suck. They're at 27, and the Chiefs are mediocre suck, and they're at 20th. The last time they met was January 1st of this year. It was the Chiefs losing to the Bengals 34-31 in Cincinnati.
That was the championship game.
Yep. And the line is not going to give it to me, you piece of shit.
Can't be that. It can't be that big of a spread. It can't be that big of a spread.
Kansas City by 2.
Zebras. He wants the refs. He's picking the refs to win. I don't know how that happens, but
well, they're pretty bad. So
well, I don't know if they're wearing their black and white jerseys this year. That's this week. I mean,
so Jay Engineer is going with the Bengals.
the bungholes. There we go. Oh, there were no There were no injuries so everybody's cool.
All right. Tony's going with the Chiefs. So that's a safe bet. Where was I at? Surprised that engineers going with the Bengals, but anyways, that's the way it goes.
What's that?
Uh,
What'd you
I was
say?
just surprised. I was surprised engineer was going with the zebras,
Oh,
but myself, I am going to go. I'm still going to ride uh, the Chiefs. So I think they're going to pull this one out. Should be a really good game, and we'll see.
well, I'm going to pick the Chiefs too.
Go ahead.
Even though, well, I see what Gridiron Girls saying there. I mean, the Cincinnati has been on a roll, and Burrow has improved throughout the season. So I can understand her picking Joe Cool,
Yeah,
but I think the Chiefs are going to be pretty upset about being blown out last year in the championship game. That might
yeah.
motivate
This
them.
is a revenge game for them. Yeah,
Yeah, but still, I would not be surprised if the Bengals did pull it off. They are playing better now, and the AFC. Well, both teams have the division are leading their divisions. So, yeah, and the Bengals don't have that big of a lead over the Ravens anyway. But anyway, I can see it.
yeah. One, two, three, and we just need Aisha.
That's two games. That. Who did you pick, Big Dog? Did you pick yet?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna keep riding the guys who are have enough testicular fortitude not to change their name. So
Yeah, well, there's a few
and
now.
Aisha
Yeah, because right now, well, who'd you pick? You picked the Chiefs.
myself, yes.
Yeah, because Gridiron Girl is starting to separate,
Yeah.
either good or bad. So,
Okay, on the wrap up, guys, it is for the Chiefs. It is Dream, Roz, Tony, myself, Almighty, and Aisha. For the Bengals, it is Coffee Engineer and Gridiron Girl.
wow.
Yep. Now, this next game is the suck game of the week. It is the Chargers versus the Raiders in Las Vegas. It
Uh,
is the first half. Yeah. It is the
yeah.
Chargers, 6-5, going to Las Vegas to visit the Raiders, who are 4-7 in the comparables. And they're not that bad. The Raiders are 10th in offense. Chargers are 19th. In defense, the Raiders are 23rd. The Chargers are 22nd. In passing, the Raiders are 10th. The Chargers are 6th. In rushing, the Raiders are 18th. And the Chargers are 30th. In the last meeting, which was just about 2 months ago, it was the Chargers beating the Raiders in Los Angeles 24-19. The spread is Vegas by 2.5.
Oh, okay. I
So
it threw me for a second because you said Vegas, and I kept thinking of okay, the casinos, but okay, the team plays in Las Vegas now. I got confused for a second. What do you mean Vegas? Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
and the line, like I said, the line. I don't know if I said the line. The line is two. The Chargers by 2.
And let me see if there's anything I had it. Let's see for the Chargers. The wide receiver Mike Williams is out with an ankle. Their center Corey Lindley is out with a concussion. A knee for tackle Trey Pipkins. And for the Raiders, the whole team is out. They're going to have a college team take their place. I think the University of Las Vegas is going to take their place in this game. So I think now that Las Vegas is now favored to win. So that's
And that's why the alarm went off because
yeah.
you just got that was breaking news.
But I don't. Anyway, for the Raiders, let's see, their tight end Jesper Horsted is out with a concussion. Defensive tackle Kendall Vickers is out with a back, and that is it. I mean, everybody else. There's a few players that are questionable, and some are limited practice, like running back Brandon Bolden. He was limited in practice this week with a calf, and he's questionable. So I don't know. But that's it for that. I don't think I can
Right.
like it really matters, but
So Engineer is going Chargers. Tony is taking the Raiders 27, the Bolts 24. Aisha is picking the Electric guys just to upset uh, the Invisible Mouth, Speedy. Gridiron Girl is going Chargers.
God, oh fuck,
And Almighty, what are you going, sir?
I don't know. I have the Raiders picked. Jesus, I'm going to stay with the Raiders.
All right.
Well, I'm just looking at Gridiron's pick, so this is gonna. Oh God, she's gonna either get a big lead or something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna change my picks. I'm just looking at her picks, and it's like, oh fuck. So.
Much as I hate to do it, and they've screwed me every freaking time I've done it, I'm
Yeah.
going to take the Raiders.
Yeah, I hear you.
Every single time
I
picked the
hear
Raiders,
you.
they screwed me.
Yeah, flip the coin. Yeah. Well, I might do that
So,
later.
in the wrap up, guys, for the Chargers, it is Dream, Roz, Aisha, and Gridiron Girl. For the Raiders, it is Coffee, myself, Tony, Engineer, and Almighty.
Oh my.
Yeah, this was a tough one.
Yeah. Well, this could be a big week for.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And we don't have scorekeepers picks either yet because he's right in the. Well, there's a lot of people in this race, not just us four.
Yeah, I'll go over the cumulative after this is over. All right, guys. Next game, it is the Indianapolis Colts 4-7-1, heading to Texas to take Big D, the cow turds, who are 8-3. Comparables: Cowboys are 17th in offense, 21st for the Colts. Defense: Cowboys are 5th, Colts are 11th. Passing: this is surprising. Cowboys are 22nd in passing, Colts are 12th. In rushing, Cowboys are 8th, and Colts are 24th. Last meeting was a long time ago, December 15, 2018. The Colts beat the Cowboys 23-0. That's not happening this time. The spread is Cowboys. Ooh, damn. Cowboys by 10.5.
I believe it.
Yeah, and I might have to break my golden rule because I lose every single week, or almost every week, because of these idiots.
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah, I lose. Because I won't pick them. I know they're going to win the game, but I refuse to pick them. So
yeah.
I've lost at least 6 games because of that. So I'd be
I see it
near the top. So I may have to start switching my. I have to start playing with my head, not my heart.
Well, we got a lucky bounce for a goal.
All right, so Tony is taking the cow turds. Please check the Raiders game, big dog. Why? Why am I checking the Raiders game? What, did I do something wrong?
I don't know. Who? Oh, Jay picked the
Engineer
Chargers. Did you get his pick of the Chargers?
Oh, did he pick the Chargers?
Yeah, he got that in. I didn't
Okay.
know if you saw. Yeah, I think I
Okay.
maybe I
That's
didn't
what
post
that's
it.
what he's talking about.
That's my fault if I didn't post it. So yeah, he took the Chargers.
Okay, engineer. Got it. Sorry. Sorry, engineer. Okay. Got it. Made that correction. All righty. So Tony had where are we at? Chargers were way at the bottom. Okay. Oh, I already know Aisha was taking the Cowboys. That one's not a surprise. All right. So Jay's taking the Colts. Wow. Engineer's taking the Colts.
Whoa! Oh my!
What?
Wow. The pick.
Yeah, that's surprising. Let's see. I can't big dog to me. Cowboys. Oh, okay. So Gridiron Girl's taking Cowboys.
Yep, she's taking the.
All right. Anybody else up there? Cowboys. Counters. All right. So I have one, two, three, four, five, six. Just down to you and me, sir. Who are you taking?
I am taking the Cowboys. I'm not going to pick that ridiculous Colts team, even though they.
Can't believe I'm fucking doing this.
Well,
This
you
may
can
be the
either.
first time, and Aisha's probably gonna do a backflip right now, but I am gonna take the Cowboys. I can't see them losing, and if they lose,
Jeez.
I
Yeah.
swear
Yeah.
to everything, anywhere, I will never pick the Cowboys ever again if they lose this game.
Yeah. Well, I I don't. I know. I know it's really weird. I just don't think Matt Ryan can beat the Cowboys. I know that, and Jeff Saturday. I don't know.
And the Cowboys, I mean, they're having a good season. I mean, I
Well, they
can't
just
deny
don't.
it.
Well, what's the thing about this? They got the Well, they got the receivers, and they also have two running backs, not just Elliott anymore. That other guy, Peterson or
Yeah,
something like that. So they got two backs that they can throw at you, and that also means that if Elijah, if Elliott, whatever his name is, got
oh,
hurt,
geez. I wouldn't
got
doubt it, Gridiron Girl.
uh,
All right, final game, guys. This is a Monday night game. It's the Saints, 4-8, going to Tampa Bay to visit the 5-6 Buccaneers. In
yeah.
comparables, Buccaneers are 24th in offense, fifth for the Saints. Defense, the Buccaneers are sixth, Saints are 19th. Passing, Buccaneers are fifth, Saints are seventh. In rushing, the Buccaneers are dead last, 32. Saints are right at the middle point. They are 16th. So last time they met was September of this year, just about a month and a half ago. It was Tampa Bay 20-10 over New Orleans in New Orleans. The spread is Tampa Bay by 3.5.
Uh,
Alrighty.
what what's the deal with Tom Brady? He didn't practice, and
From my
neither did Mike Evans. He didn't practice. The game status is blank. It seems like they're playing, but because nobody is questionable, nobody's out for the Buccaneers. So, but I'm just seeing that some players it just says they did not practice or did not participate. So
well, I know they were talking about this was about maybe 5, 6 games ago that they were finally going to force Tom Brady to rest on Wednesdays because evidently he's never rested on a Wednesday or whatever that practice day is, that they were going to force him to rest. So, with it being this part of the season, maybe they're resting him to have him, as much energy as possible for the game since their season's on the line. They pretty much
Yeah,
have to run the gambit from here on in.
yeah. Well, the Saints don't have anybody out. When does the Monday night teams have to put in their lineups? But
Um,
there's nothing going on here with these two teams. I mean, as far
lineups
as
usually,
anybody being
I think
out
the,
or
the
concussion.
I think lineups are morning of the game. I mean, they can list probables or
Well, I know. I think
injured and
on
stuff.
Sunday they have till what? They have to have till noon to do it to get everything situated.
Well, it
I
depends on
don't
what
know.
time the game time is. Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was I thought it was like 3 or 4 hours before whenever game time is. So the game starts at, let's say, 1. You have to have your lineup in by like 9 or 10
Well,
o'clock.
anyway, right now there's just I just going to assume that nothing's going on and people are playing. I except for uh, I don't know. Anyway, did I say what did? Well, I'm trying to look at Mike Evans because well, it just says he didn't practice like Tom Brady, but that doesn't mean anything. Anyway, we got some thing here. Let's go here.
Looks like
Uh,
USA may be going home.
yep.
All right. So Aisha says she's going with the Bay one more time. If they lose, I'm done with them. So,
Are you
all
taking?
righty. Huh? Who
Never
am I
mind. Go ahead.
taking? You know what? I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I'm just going on a hunch.
We're back to the eight.
Brady,
We're back to the
Brady
eight.
can. Eh, Brady, he can inspire his team when he wants to. Unlike Aaron Rodgers, doesn't want to inspire his team. All he does is complain afterwards. So
And
I think.
remember, the last time they met, this was when Tom Brady took all his frustration out on a laptop or a Google thing or night whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. He destroyed the little the
Uh,
iPad or whatever the hell it was.
whatever. Yeah, he remember he threw it down on the ground, and then that's when he got a little bit of trouble for doing that.
Yep. So we need that girl's going there. Almighty, who are
Alicia.
you taking, sir?
Oh, I'm taking the Buccaneers.
Okay.
I mean, I Saints. I don't know. Andy Dalton isn't. I don't know why they don't play that other that Camara guy more at quarterback. I don't know why the Saints just don't do much with him. Seems like he. But anyway, I'll take Brady over Dalton.
Alrighty, and did we
And
get
plus, they're
okay?
playing in Tampa Bay this time, right? Is this a home game?
All right, Aisha. Nice. Thank you for stopping by, and sorry for starting late. Everything will be back hopefully to normal next week. Hope have a safe week. Say hello to your mother. I hope she's doing well. Hope you're doing well, and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good week.
All right, wrap up, guys. For the game, Saints. No one took the Saints. Buccaneers is Coffee, Dream, Roz, Tony, Aisha, me, Gridiron Girl, Almighty, and Engineer. Teams that were on a bye this week, by the way, guys, were the Cardinals and the Panthers. Save that. All right. Let me go to the cumulative. So we're stuck with the guys. And let's see. Here we go. All right, guys. So with week 12 being done last week, here are the cumulatives. Andre took number one only because he only picked 3 teams and he went 3-0. But after this week, of course, he's going to drop down into the no picks or lower picks because there's no way a person is going to be number one with only 5 total picks. I just did it because he was 3-0 this week. His cumulative was 4-1. He's 80%. Gridiron Girl went 9-7, 56.3%. She is 109 and 70 for 60.9%. Then it's Almighty, who went 10-6, 62.5%. He is 108 and 71, 60.3%. So there is one game separating Gig and Almighty.
Not after this week.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of different picks, so
Yep.
Someone's definitely going to take a lead. Scorekeeper's next. He went 10-6, 62.5%. He's 107 and 71, 60.1%. Then it's Tony, who went 10-6, 62.5%, 105 and 73, 59.0%. Then it is myself. I went 8-8 on a sucky week. I'm 105 and 74, 58.7%. Then it is Dream, who went 10-6, 62.5%. He's 104 and 74, 58.4%. Then it's Engineer, who went 9-7, 56.3%, 99 and 79, 55.6 cumulative. Coffee went 9-7, 56.3%. For the year, he is 93 and 86, 52% flat. Then it is Double D, who went 8-5, 61.5%. For the year, she is 48 and 46, 51.0%. And it's Aisha, who went 7-6, 53.8. She's 85 and 82, 50.9%. Then it is Speedy, who went 10-6, 62.5%. He is 87 and 88, 49.7%. Roz did not have a good week last week. Roz went 4-12 for 25%. She is, for the year, 88 and 91, 49.2%. And Senator had a win. She picked Washington in her little appearance last week. For the year, though, she is 21 and 23, 47.7%. So that's comparable. So right now, guys, the race is on. As I said, Gridiron Girl's in the lead, but Almighty's only one game behind, and Scorekeeper is 1.5 behind because he has one less game on the picks and a lot more now if he doesn't give any picks this week. So he would essentially stay the same. But the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, 6 spots. Only 5 games separate the top 6 spots. So it is still a very close race with 5 more weeks to go. So it is still doable. Everybody's got to keep on their toes.
Well, counting this week is still 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but after this week, there'll be 5 to go. So,
yeah.
Well, this could be it for me if I don't do as well as this could be it.
Well, you never know. I mean, you may bounce back with a 15-1 record next week or something.
Yeah, right.
Hey, no. You had like a 13-2 record just for like a month ago, so it's doable.
Yeah. I anyway.
You were on a hot streak for about 3 or 4 weeks. Where in those 3 or 4 weeks, you only lost like 8 games in 3 or 4 weeks.
True. So, I had a lot. I had to come back. I mean, I was really, like you said, in that first week, it's like, why am I even picking? I don't even know what the hell I was. Well,
that's
first
right,
week anyway.
Gridiron Girl's under pressure. Can she feel it? She feels the pressure. But she's still probably looking down and laughing at us.
Well, we're all under pressure, especially. So I'm looking forward to this week now, since people have, since some of us top guys everybody's picked different teams.
Yeah, and like I said, guys, if you could please put your picks once again, just put them in the post or send me a PM, everybody, because like I said, most of the first shit 8, 9 games were erased. So I'm gonna go through and listen to it and watch the comments and stuff. But if you guys could drop it, like I said, before game time or even after game time, because the picks are there. So just so I have something to back up on, so I know I didn't screw anybody out of any wins and or losses. But you guys are actually very honest. I think it was Engineer who corrected me where I gave him a win when I shouldn't have, and he corrected me. So you guys are extremely honest, and that's great to see. Because I think I caught it right as he texted me that I had put it in wrong. So thank you for that. And I have made mistakes also where you guys have caught me on it. Also where I just put it in the wrong spot. It happens. Um, but if you guys, like I said, if you guys can just help me out with that one, I appreciate it. And if this happens again next week or in future weeks, I'll have a better handle on it.
Okay. So next week at the
Yes,
Pittsburgh Steel City Con,
Oh,
I was excited at first because the Undertaker is going to be there,
okay.
and then I saw that it
But
was $200 for an
yes,
autograph, and
yes,
I
he is
said, "Ah."
extremely expensive.
I'm thinking, well, not this time of year. It's not going to happen during Christmas, but if it was summer, yeah, but still a lot of money. And I
Yeah,
think it was 225 for a photo op though too. So you're dropping around over $400 if you want to get both of those things taken care of. But
yeah.
because I would have loved. I mean, I would have went. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've been an Undertaker fan for a long time, and I would have just.
Same here.
But
I mean, I'm
the
I'm
wrong time of
hoping
year though. Wrong time of year.
because I believe Survivor Series or that just happened or the next pay per view. Undertaker is in the same city, and I guess he's doing a stand up comedy type thing where
Oh,
he's a one man show.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking, and I think he does it like Mick Foley does it, where Mick Foley, you know, will sit there and tell stories that happen to be funny rather than doing an actual routine or something like that. And I have a feeling Undertaker's doing it the same way, but I think that'd be cool. I'm hoping since WrestleMania is here next year in LA that he'll be doing that, at a comedy store or something. I would love to go to that. But in what you were saying about Undertaker being expensive, um, just before the pandemic, when I went to Las Vegas for AEW, and they were having like a wrestle fest where all kinds of wrestling legends were there, and so on and so forth. And Ricky Steamboat was there, and I've always loved Ricky Steamboat. He's been a favorite of mine forever. And I went up and I was like, okay, I'll either get an autograph or a picture. And I think the autograph was like 80, and a picture was about the same. So I was like, oh man, that's a little much. So me being the cheap ass Mexican that I am, I had my buddy use my camera standing off to the side, and he was kind of aiming it just right. So I walked up to Steamboat and hello, Mr. Steamboat. I've been a fan of yours for years, and I extended my hand to get a handshake, and my buddy started taking the pictures as Steamboat shaking my hand. So I got my own thing for free
Oh
because
man.
much as I love Steamboat, I didn't want to pay 80 or $160 for a picture and an autograph. I was like, I'll just do this. This is good enough for me.
Yeah, kind of cheat your way through. That's
Yeah,
but I get it. I think there's a few other wrestling people there too, but anyway, I just couldn't believe the price. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, I know he's look. I understand that he's popular, but I just didn't think. I mean, he'd go in at that much. I thought he'd be like 150 or something like that, but not. But anyway, I was just surprised. I would have really went. I would have went. I would have really went. Yeah, that's something I want to say.
um, it could be
What's her
too because
name?
a
What's
lot
that?
of the. I was just gonna. Oh, match over Holland. Holland 3-1 over the United States. The United States goes home. Damn.
Yeah, well, Let's see,
I agree, Coffee.
Renee Paquette or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah,
She's going to be there, and she's affordable. She's like only $60 for an autograph. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say that. It's savvy to say, well, $60 is affordable for an autograph when it really isn't.
It,
But
is John Moxley going to be there too?
yep,
Yeah, because they're married.
yep.
That's her husband.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's right in between the Undertaker and her, and he's like right in the middle.
How much is he charging?
I don't know. Let's see what he's charging.
She's charging 60. I'd say he's charging about 100, 100 and a quarter, maybe.
I don't know. I can't. Let me see if I can.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, stop this. It's not doing what I want it to do. Oh, wait, hold on. What's that? But anyway, I can't. Come on. Anyway, it won't let me get to where I want to go. But they always have a lot of guests at that show. I mean, there's lots and lots. I mean, there's just no way you can get everybody's autograph.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Steel City Con.
I mean, you can get a couple autographs from Karate Kid people.
Oh yeah. I think now it's supposed to be. I guess now they're Cobra Kai or something like that because of the show.
Cobra Kai. Yeah. But other than that, they do. They have. Yeah. Oh, Paula Abdul's going to be there.
Oh.
At one time I would have went and just to see how flexible she really is.
I would have looked for an old Laker girl's picture of her. Never signed that.
Oh, Jerry Lawyer's going to be there too.
Oh, the king.
Yep, he's got his crown. He's holding his crown in that picture.
He's always. I always like hearing him in interviews. He's pretty straightforward and pretty honest. There's a show. I don't know if you catch it. It's on Vice Channel. It's called Tales from the Territories, and it's produced by The Rock. But what they do is they get a bunch of the older guys from the 70s and 80s, and they sit around a round table, and they tell stories of the old AWA and the Carolinas and Texas and all that. And they for an hour they just tell stories.
Oh,
okay. Some are pretty funny, some are pretty scary.
Okay, I got that kind of backwards. John Moxley is charging $60 for an autograph and $85 for a picture, and his wife is doing $40 and $60.
Okay.
So, if you wanted to meet Christy Brinkley, you can.
Ooh.
She's 100 and 105. So.
Well, I know her age, but I mean, how much is she charging?
Oh fuck! Oh yeah. Oh, you're a funny guy there, big dog.
She's about our age, right? She's in her 50s, right?
She could be. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's in her 50s.
Yeah. But 100. Oh Jesus. And also, well, Kristen Cruick, if you're a big Smallville fan and you like her, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen her.
So she's going to be there. So, well, where the hell is she?
What's funny is all these cons.
Ooh, Paula Abdul's only 60 and 85.
Okay.
Not bad. I mean, it's not bad for a Laker girl and a what have you.
Yeah.
Because she's also 100 and 105. Let's see.
Well, I like the Steel City Con, the medium sized cons because they have, the meet and greets. Whereas San Diego,
68. She's 68. Christy Brinkley. Brinkley, 68.
68.
She was born in 54.
Wow, I didn't think she was that old.
Yeah, she was born in Monroe, Michigan. That's where the Detroit Con is. Well, I'm just saying that's where the Detroit Con is. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where I associate things with comic book conventions. That's how I name cities.
I know what you mean.
That's just, you know,
Are, so are you going to be going to any cons close by you or
not probably next year. Try
next
to
year?
get to a few, but I don't know
Yeah.
which ones yet. I mean, there's so many. I mean, the one, let's see. I mean, also they're like this. They're also expensive to get into these now. I mean, they're more than they used to be. I mean, I think
Oh hell
Pittsburgh's
yeah.
up around $40 or $50 to get in. And plus, you know, Pittsburgh is mostly a toy show. I mean, yeah,
Oh okay.
there are comic people. I mean, people there like that, but and you can usually find some good deals. But it's mostly the guests and it's a toy show and with some comics. But it's always a good
I know
show, and you have things to do.
I know I've asked you before, but I just forgot because of my memory. How far is Chicago from you?
I 8 to 10.
Okay.
Why?
Because the one I because well I'm no like for me, I
Oh,
of course
okay.
I do San Diego every year, but I want to do C2E2. I always hear such good things about it, and that it's supposed to be right behind San Diego as far as cons are concerned.
Yeah. Let's
But
see. Paul
once again,
Abdul is
that one's
he's
expensive.
Paul Abdul is 60. So
Is that for the autograph or for the picture?
no, for her age.
Oh, for her age.
Her autograph is 60. Well, I guess her autograph matches her age. Oh Jesus, we're all old,
Too
big
funny.
dog.
Yeah,
But
no.
she's 5 foot. I mean, you could throw her around the room a little bit. I mean, never mind.
Yep.
You would know that's a little too
Well,
much, but
I was thinking more you could spin her around, but that's a whole nother
well,
story.
yeah, that too. Well, you could just you know. But oh gosh, last time I was in Chicago was last century, like 97, 98, and we flew. So it only took 45 minutes
Okay.
flying out of Cleveland. I mean, so seems like once you got up, then you started coming down because
Yeah.
Chicago. I mean, you're not, you just, but when we were there, well, it's a good show. I haven't been there, like I said, for over 20, but when we were there, it was great. Back then, Star Trek people were there and they weren't charging for autographs and they were just sitting there by themselves. I mean,
Yeah,
right
I
then and there,
remember those days.
I mean, if you want, I could have gotten almost a lot of next gen right there. Plus, let's see, Sulu and Uhura were there too. And they were just walking around with nobody, no bodyguard. They're just
Yeah,
walking around the
I
con.
remember. Yeah.
And it's like, anyway, I'm just that back in the day when they didn't charge much of anything, you just sign this, and then eventually, as it's and the way it is now. But
Yeah, it's so crazy
anyway, I
now.
just want to tell you about the wrestlers, since I mean, tell you about the price for uh, the
Yeah,
Undertaker. But
Undertaker's expensive. A buddy of mine took his son. His son liked him. His son's like 5, and he was appearing at a place close by. It's a collectibles warehouse. Um, and Undertaker was there, and I think it was 175 for the autograph. Yeah, I think it was 175 or 150, somewhere around there.
yeah,
Before we do it, before we go anywhere, or switch anything out. What do you think about Degrom going to the Texas Rangers?
I saw that, and I don't know much about it. I mean, I haven't read anything on it, and I don't know. I really can't say anything. I really don't follow all the teams. So
He signed a 5-year, $185 million contract. So 37. No, that doesn't sound right. 37 times 5.
really?
Yeah. Oh, $185 million 5-year contract. So
Okay.
37 million a year. Um,
Well, it's baseball. But
yeah,
what are his stats like then? I mean, I what
oh,
is
his
he a
Degrom stats are over the last 5 years. He's probably considered the best pitcher in baseball.
well
And
then?
the Mets couldn't match salary because since Texas has no state tax, when they worked it in, um, they would have had to offer him somewhere in the neighborhood of about $44 million a year to match the $37 million he's getting paid in Texas because of the taxes. That is true. Coffee. He has missed. He's always hurt. The last, I think, 2 years, you're right. He's barely throws 100 innings a year, and I agree. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. It's a great name to have to the roster in the Rangers, and I can see what they're doing. But I don't see that. I like what you said earlier when you said they weren't going to make the playoffs. I can see that happening with Degrom there, and I think it's Jock Peterson. I believe is there also. They paid another crap load of money for him also, and a couple other guys. They're throwing a lot of money at players in with the Rangers these last 2 years, and I guess they're trying to turn it around, but it just like the Angels, it's not transferring from paper to the grass.
Yeah,
Lewis,
but
Roger is in Washington, and he didn't check in. He said he was going to try and make it to the show. He didn't. He's probably just having too much fun at all the museums, most likely. Or he's on his
right.
way to visit a Roz, maybe too. I know he was going to try and work that in.
He was trying to visit everybody while he was out east. Uh,
Yeah, I think that's right. He was going to visit Senator, and there was a couple other people.
but that's a lot of money for someone who doesn't get to 100 innings.
Yes, I think they're basing on the hope that he recovers. That his injuries are behind him. But yeah, that's a hell of a risk to take. And I think that's why they probably only gave him 5 years instead of like the 7 and 10 year deals we've been seeing. And he is older also. I believe he's 33 or 30. No, I think he's 34. So
And how long's this contract?
5 years.
So 40 years old when this thing is all said and done? Is it guaranteed?
39-40, right? 39-40, right in there. Yes, sir.
Is it guaranteed?
Um, yeah, all baseball contracts are guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if they're all, but okay. That's a long. I mean, I'm just saying that's going
Yeah,
way
that's a
out there.
lot of money. Yeah.
If he's 34 and offering him 30, yeah, that sounds like he should have just got a 1 year, 2 year deal at the age that he's at to make sure of that. But anyway, I don't know. Not my team. So they want to spend all their money. It might work out for them. I don't know. You can't always throw money at stuff. Ask the Yankees and the
Yeah, but
Mets.
unfortunately for them, it works out.
Yeah, yeah, but not all the time.
Let's see, pull this up.
Uh,
Yeah, he has 5 years, 185 million. He's 34 years old, and he's ranked as the second best free agent available this winter.
right. Okay.
Let's see if it talks about anything else. Nope, doesn't say anything else. I'm just surprised the Mets didn't try a little harder for him. Him being their number one guy. Technically on paper, because I was looking at a stat earlier. I can't pull it up for whatever reason now. But over the last 5 years, he's been first or second in in all the major stats that are needed.
Right. Oh, wow. The Rangers
Yeah.
almost lost 100
Yeah.
games last year.
Yes, sir. They
What
did.
the?
They-
What
yeah.
the? What are they thinking?
That's why they're throwing money. They're
They
looking at it
finished.
wrong.
They finished 38 games out. Behind the Astros, and the Mariners won 90. So, geez,
Oh, here we go. All right, I was able to pull it up. Okay, so they did this 5 year, $185 million package. They just signed, and it wasn't whoever I said earlier. The Rangers signed Corey Seager last year to a 10-year, $325 million contract. and signed second baseman Marcus Seaman to 7 years, $175 million, and that goes along with John Gray's 4-year, $56 million deal that was also signed last year. So they're throwing tons of money at a lot of people, and as you can see, they lost almost 100 games last year with 325, 400, 500, $556 million invested on 3 players, and they lost almost 100 games. And now they're throwing another 100 and what did I say, 185 million. So, and these are his stats. It says Degrom is one of 75 pitchers with at least 500 innings pitched over the past 5 seasons, and ranks near top amongst those pitchers in several categories. His ERA was 2.05, which is first over the last 5 years. His opponent's OPS is 530, which is first over the last 5 years. His opponent's batting average is 188, second over the last 5 years. Strikeouts per 9 innings, 12.2, second over the last 5 years. His whip is 0.87, second over the last 5 years. Strikeouts to balls, 6.9, which is second. And home runs every 9 innings is 0.71, second. So he's either first or second in all these categories over the last 5 years, but he's been injured the last 2. So I think what Texas is doing is they're looking at all these stats and saying, hopefully he can reform to what he was. Here, let me give you this money to hope for that. And I think it's foolish, but I'm not a billionaire, so.
Yeah. Well, I know that the Guardians or the Indians are trying to get that catcher from the A's.
Oh, okay.
Murphy. Sean Murphy. So that may be a pretty interesting piece if we can get a pretty decent catcher.
Yeah.
And he plays for the A's. So that might be, you might be able to pull that off with the winter meetings coming up, but we'll see. We'll see. And
are you still trying to build that stadium in Oakland?
yeah. 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 Let's I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, it's all just talk.
But
is there anything else you wanted to go through, or?
Well, there's one more thing here. Just one more thing that caught my attention. This commercial.
Okay.
People whining about it, and this is with. Gosh darn it! Let me go.
Herschel Walker.
No, that would be something else. That would be something to. Let's see if I can. Okay. So now people are whining about this commercial with what's his name? Drew Brees. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here's the I think this is it. This is the commercial. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So guys, Drew Brees here. Just wanted to jump on and let you know that I am alive and well here in Catatumbo, Venezuela, which, by the way, is the most active hotspot for lightning strikes in the world. And I'm buzzing, like literally so excited because PointsBet is giving away free lightning bets to all customers this weekend. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get back to set. Finish this commercial. Hopefully, lightning doesn't strike twice.
So that's the big. Well, I mean, I know this is TMZ, but anyway, there are people that are complaining, saying it's inappropriate for people that have gone through lightning strikes and blah blah blah.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Well, let's see. Right here it says, I don't know what this was. It says, to poke fun at these folks and make these injuries trivial is unacceptable. And what example does it set for our children to learn? Not to go out when it's lightning. That's the it teaches them not to go out when there's lightning. That's what it teaches them.
I can't believe
And
people are actually bitching about this.
then here, I don't know if these are tweets or what, but as a survivor, this is very disturbing. The thoughtlessness on the part of the participants who are trying to profit from tragedy is remarkable. Much progress through hard work and education has been made over the last 20 years to lower the lightning electrical deaths and risk of injury through education and informed knowledge of the dangers. The org believes Breeze's ad just set us back 20 years. So who is this? Who is
Jeez.
Lightning Victims Org? I guess that's it. They have a lightning set. They have a website, I guess. It's a disturbing commercial. So I don't know.
People, oh god,
But
people do not know.
I'm just that's caught my attention. It's like, yeah. So I guess it's Lightning Strike Victims Org is what is who's are the complaining people. Now, as far as that goes, where the hell is? Oh, yeah. Now, as far as that goes, everybody suffers from something. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, how does that? I mean, if you survive a lightning strike to complain about that commercial, then you should consider yourself lucky. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It's
People just need to complain about something. They gotta find something. You can't make a commercial. Can't I mean, jeez. I don't even know what to say. They should sit those people that complain like that in front of put them in a theater and then have them play Blazing Saddles.
yeah, that'll fuck them up. I mean, oh,
See
oh
how
my
that goes.
gosh. So I don't. I mean, I
I'm
I
with
just
you,
thought,
Coffee. I'm with you. We don't agree on much, but I damn agree with that one.
yeah, yeah. But I just thought it was one of those. It's just one of those things where people, no matter what you do, there's always some kind of
Oh yeah,
flat
there's always some organization or some
or
keyboard warrior
people,
out there that yeah
and I don't get it. I it
yeah.
wasn't it wasn't in bad taste. It was anyway. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to bring that. I just thought it was something stupid to bring to the show while we
Yeah,
were here.
it's idiotic. It's the stupidity of the people that are out there that feel that they have to you know I don't know. They just want to make their voice heard, so they need to find something to complain about. And
Yeah,
the fact that TMZ is giving them airtime just reinforces their
yeah,
battle for good or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I know. I know. I know it's TMZ and what that ensues. But
Well, not just TMZ,
that's
but just any news out agency
well,
that gives
yeah.
people that kind of.
But no matter what you do, you're gonna get complaints.
Oh yeah,
And it's like, oh my
definitely.
gosh, we better cancel Drew Brees now. He's making fun of us people that got struck by lightning, which is not.
Bad enough he's down playing in where was he? Mexico? Where the hell was he at?
Yeah, somewhere. And I think he was doing a commercial for some kind of betting thing. So,
Yeah.
and
Oh
I,
well.
I don't look. I just saw it, and it's like one of those other stupid things where someone's going to complain about. It's like you can't do anything without someone complaining, and that's been the way it's been that way for ever since the millennials and Gen Zeros have
Yeah.
gotten older, and it's like they can't handle anything. I don't see how that commercial.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, says from back 20 years from what? I don't.
Ah.
Well, You know?
From surviving lightning strikes? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, I don't. It's not like Drew Brees stepped out of that trailer to get hit by fake lightning on purpose. It's not like he's out there pressing his luck. It's just
Yeah.
that it was just a thing that it's just a play on the saying that lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. That's all
Yep.
it's all it's doing. It's not doing anything else, but it rubs somebody or some people or an organization the wrong way. So it's time to
Yeah.
complain. And it set us back 20 years. And I, as far as I knew, lightning strikes were pretty rare anyway of people, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know how many lightning strikes happen. I haven't looked into it. Maybe someday I'll get bored and do that. Uh, but that was the, but that was, anyway, that was the only thing that I saw really was that. I
All
just,
right. Well, on that note, I think that's a good play, a good way to end the show.
yeah, well,
Uh,
we got the picks in. That's all that matters.
yep.
And I'll
And
send you my picks here in
yeah,
a while. So you'll
yeah,
have
no
all
problem.
my picks too. And then we'll all,
Okay, that'll be great. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Sorry it started late. There was a bit of confusion on who was supposed to start it, when, and where, and so on and so whatever. We'll be back to normal next Saturday, 6 a.m. And hopefully, you guys can all join us. And I'll have, of course, the picks posted after the Monday night game, like I always do. Usually late Monday night, very rarely Tuesday morning. Usually it's Monday night late. But everything will be there. You guys have a great, safe rest of your week. Almighty, take us out. End the show for us, sir.
hey, it's just what you said. Everybody have a safe week. Uh, if you pick different games than me, I hope you'll lose those. And I'm just kidding. It's all good fun until I get hurt. Uh, so anyway, everyone have a good week. I'm glad you joined us, even though we started late, like Big Dog said. And we will catch you next week.
All right, guys. See ya. Take care.
Good day.